Hello. Welcome drivers to #canDoMindset community. Today a little bit earlier because I'm going out for weekend, so I might not be online live tomorrow. Anyway, I would like to talk today about passion. You probably hear that many times, that you need to have passion, you need to follow your passion, you need to know what is your passion, and when you do this, when you will be passionate about your work or something you are doing, then you will have great life. You'll be happy, you'll be satisfied, and everything will go smoothly. Is that so? Is it really when you are passionate about something makes your life easier? What do you think? Is it so easy to actually find your passion? I had to admit, I had quite a lot difficult times trying to find my passion. I always like some things, I always like to do some things, but I wouldn't consider them as my passion, at least not at that time. And today I've actually read a book about passion, and it says that passion is actually just a label, another title for something, and you don't have to find it straight away. It may take some time, and actually when you find it, it doesn't mean that you're on the end of the road. It doesn't mean that your life from now on will go smoothly and without any problems, issues, and so on. I know how it sounds. Although, having that kind of passion for things that you are doing or you want to do makes it a little easier to follow whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you feel that you like to do. Even though it might be a little bit hard, because finding your passion doesn't mean that life will be easy or that work that you will have to do will be easy. No, not at all. Unfortunately, some passions require quite a input of hard work. So be prepared to, when you find your passion, to do a hard work. The only thing I can say, it is worth it. Because when you find your passion, it will give you that satisfaction when you follow it. When you do this, when you will follow, when you will put that effort, do that hard work, you will feel satisfaction and more happiness in your life. Well, some cable fell down. The thing is, if you didn't find your passion now, that's okay. If you have hard times to find it, that's okay as well. Like I say, I didn't thought about things that I like to do as being my passion. Like I didn't thought that coaching people is my passion. Programming, that is my passion. Of course, I like it. I enjoy it to do it. But I never considered it as being my passion. So the same with you. Whatever you do, whatever you like to do, it doesn't necessarily means that it is your passion, or you might not consider this as your passion. Although, think a little bit, too loud, think a little bit, is it really not your passion to do whatever you like to do? When you answer this question, when you find out that, yes, at this point, it's something that I'm actually passionate about, Now you came into realization that perhaps you need to figure it out the way how you can monetize this if you want. For example, some of my clients, actually one lady from Australia, she wanted to open a kind of like sanctuary for single mothers with animals. So single mothers with kids and animals. Because nowhere in the area there was something like that, and where there were any sanctuaries that help single mothers, they never agreed to come there with animals. And she thought that it would be nice to have something like that. She didn't consider that as being her passion. Although when she started to look into how she could do this and finding ways, when we create the plans, so she could find the ways how she can, what she need to figure it out, what she need to find out, where she need to go, who she need to ask or talk with. Then she started feeling a little bit better because she knew that, okay, it is actually doable. I can actually do it. Yes, she knew that it will require a lot of hard work. But she is on the path. She's aware now what she needs to do, and she's aware now how she can need to proceed. And now we're working on keeping her on the track, so she will find out everything what she needs, everything what she have to learn, acquire the resources, and so she will be able to build that kind of sanctuary. And she actually said to me, listen, now I see that this dream of mine, this idea, is doable, and it's actually something that I'm passionate about. I didn't know this before. So that might be one way of finding something that you might be passionate about, starting to doing, starting to acting, starting to looking around, learning more what you need, what is required to do that kind of thing. Another way how you could find out what is your passion is just by asking a few questions, like follow-up questions. First of them would be like, when I was younger, what was that I actually enjoyed to doing it? What was that I wanted to have to do? Or you might state that in a sentence. When I was younger, I always wanted to put whatever you want to add there. And then you might say to yourself, okay, what I wanted on that time, but secretly I thought that I can't do it, I will be never able to do it, or I can have it, or I can be, and whatever it was in the first sentence. This way you will find out the obstacles on your path, what was blocking you, because usually our beliefs, our thoughts are blocking us from moving forward with our goals. And here in this community that I've created on Facebook, #canDoMindset community, we are working on our beliefs and mindsets. So it will actually support us on finding our passions, finding our goals, getting clarity on them, and also on moving on, creating a plans how you can move on with them. So coming back, first of all, think, when I was younger, I always wanted to do whatever. What I wanted to do was this, but secretly or not secretly, I thought that I cannot do it, I never be able to do it, I never will have it or be is this and this. So this we have blockage now. We have that, what is blocking you. So now you can find the reason for this. So let's say the reason for that, I thought this way, was or is because of, for example, someone told me that it's impossible. And now also, the most important bit, the reason for that, I want to have it, or I want to do it, or I want to be, is because, fill the gap. And finally, or maybe not finally, but another thing you might consider, when I will do or be or have this thing or achieve this goal, I will contribute into the world in this way, or this will attribute to the world health, improvement in this particular way. And again, fill the gap. And now, the trick that you might want to use. I know how that might sound, because that sounds silly for me for a long time, but stay with me. Think about finding a lamp, like Aladdin's lamp, with the genie. And if you will have that lamp, and genie will grant you that this goal of yours, this kind of passion thing that you're passionate about, will surely come true. What will happen? How you will be on that time? How you will be look? How you will be behave? How you will be talk? Imagine this. Pull the future that you dream of into present moment. And when you have that vision, when you create this vision, think, what is the first step I can do today, now, that will bring me or move me forward toward my goal? Another thing you might consider or use as an exercise is thinking this way. If no one will say that my idea is stupid or impossible to achieve, or if no one will tell me no, what I will be doing, what I will be achieving, after what I will go. This way you will find your passion as well, or thing that you're attracted to. But also, when you think in more deep, you will find what is that you require to find out about moving forward. Because you can focus on the first step that you can do today, now. And lastly, when you have all these pieces, just act. And as always, if you would like to get some support, I'm inviting you to #canDoMindset community, so we can chat there and help each other. You can help me to become a better coach for you and other people, so I can create better content and help you better, support you and serve you better. And I can help you with all my knowledge, all my experience I have already, because I'm doing this roughly 5 years, more or less. With all this, I can help you, serve you, and support you on your path, on finding that clarity on your goals and on creating that plan, and keep you accountable so you will move forward and achieve your goals. Also, currently, for probably 3-4 months now, I'm also running free coaching sessions for everyone. 1 coaching session per person. Remember this, it's just 1 per person. But I'm running free coaching sessions. If you would like to use that kind of session, go to my website, radoslavchomik.com, or find me on Facebook, Radoslav Chomik, and then in service tab you can schedule a discovery call with me, where we find out clarity on your goals. We'll find out what you might think that is stopping you and how you can go over this. We create that plan tailored for you, so you will know exactly what you can do here and now. So let's jump on the call, let's have that discussion, let's find out how I can help you, how I can support you, because I believe you can have a great life and you can achieve everything in life what you set yourself to. So with all this, I wish you many blessings.